Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid preview. This is the preview to El Clásico against Barcelona at the Santiago Bernabeu after an incredible week for Real Madrid into the Champions League semi-finals, beating Manchester City on penalties. Obviously, you know, it is an incredible feeling. But you've got a big game right after that in El Clásico, and this is arguably the biggest game in Real Madrid's history, in Barcelona's history. It doesn't matter where these two sides may be, how they are playing, where their positions are. Whenever these two sides play, it always is an important game. So, you know, the title race, 8 points is not a big gap. 8 points can be reduced to 5. It can remain at 8, or Real Madrid can lead by 11. And 11 points with 6 games to go would certainly probably decide the title winners, because I just really find it hard to see Barcelona closing down. Although mathematically it's still possible, but if we're talking realistically, I find it really, really hard for Real Madrid to drop and lose and give up that 11-point lead and gap. I just find it really hard. You've got games like Cadiz at home, Alaves at home, Real Betis at home. Of course, you've got a couple of away games as well, but certainly, I think that those home games should be winnable. You should be winning your home games, and this is a home game. This is one of 4 home games that we've got left in the next 7 in La Liga. So you have to be winning these games. You have to be winning these games. But El Clásico, what a big fixture this is, and this is a very, very different week for these two sides. Real Madrid coming in after winning against Man City, late drama, penalties. Barcelona won against PSG in the first leg, played at home, and then absolutely bottled it somehow, some ways, and got knocked out. Maybe it's referee controversy for them, against them, but still, I think Barcelona will come in with the desire to win. They won't be looking at that PSG game saying, okay, we lost, it's going to affect our momentum. No, they will not let that bother them, and that is the mentality of a good team. And we know that Barcelona have what it takes to win. Of course, Real Madrid could do the league double on Barcelona. Of course, we did go away. Not the Camp Nou these days anymore. But we did go away and beat Barcelona 2-1. Jude Bellingham, obviously the hero. But for both teams, not many players are going to be missing. For Real Madrid, Courtois and Alaba still gonna be out. For Barcelona, it looks like, apart from Gavi, obviously with the long-term injury, and Balde, who might be out for a while. I'm not sure how long he's out for. Apart from those two, no one else would have a problem. But let's look at the form coming to this game in terms of La Liga wise. Real Madrid, I'll talk about their home games really, but Mallorca away win, at home to Athletic Club win, at home to Celta Vigo win, at home to Sevilla win, at home to Girona win, and then Barcelona's away record: away to Cadiz win, away to Atletico Madrid win, away to Athletic Club draw, and away to Celta Vigo win, away to Alaves win, away to Real Betis win. So, in terms of the new year, of course, Barcelona have basically won almost every single game away from home. Real Madrid have almost won every single game at home. This has a draw written on it. If you look at the form coming to this game, Barcelona's biggest threat, I would certainly say, is probably, if you're looking at it, Lamine Yamal. I mean, if he's going to play on the right hand side, Mendy will have a lot to deal with. If he's going to play on the left hand side, Carvajal will have a lot to deal with. I mean, Lewandowski, you never know what you're going to get from him. They've got Rafinha, who played well against PSG in the first game, but, you know, and obviously scored in the second as well. João Felix, Pedri, Araujo, Frankie de Jong, Joao Cancelo, Gundogan. They've got Stegen, Koundé. You know, this is a good side, adding in with the likes of Lamine Yamal, Pau Kubasi, Vitor Roque, you know, Fermin Lopez, who obviously played against us earlier this season in the league. You know, add in all this, Barcelona have got a good squad. But I think Real Madrid have enough of what it takes to win. But let's go through the starting 11. I know that, you know, obviously you're coming back off a big win against Man City where the players put in 120 minutes of hard work. But I think that with an extra day of rest, of course, this game is put back a day than what usually is. You should be able to get these players back fit again. So I wouldn't rotate too heavily. Engel, Lunin, let him play basically the rest of the games this season. Kepa, thank you so much. Obviously, we saw the nice exchange of Kepa trying to help Lunin out, and which he did with the Bernardo Silva penalty, telling him to stay in the middle. But I think Kepa will no longer play a part really, and will go back to Chelsea at the end of the season. The defense, I will keep it simple. I wouldn't start Fran Garcia. I want to see Mendy, because if you're playing up against Lamine Yamal or Rafinha, who are dangerous wingers, Fran Garcia defensively is still really suspect. He has to work on that part of the game, but Mendy definitely. Right back, Carvajal. Centre backs, Rudiger has to start, and I see probably Nacho or Tchouaméni starting at centre back. But I want to see Militao back starting a full game, and I think he's clearly back fit enough to start a full, maybe not a full 90 yet, but certainly a full 60-65 minutes. I think Tchouaméni has to play as the 6. I wouldn't want to see him at centre back, and having a risk in there, because we know Barcelona's midfield with the likes of Pedri, De Jong, and Gundogan, they are certainly of high levels. And next to him, Luka Modric obviously missed a penalty, but, you know, no one's really going to blame him. A legend, a leader, an experienced player in the midfield. Toni Kroos started against Man City, so I would expect Modric to start. And I would expect at least one experienced player to start, so it's going to be probably Modric. And Valverde, the engine, what's a player, has to start. The front line, it has to be the same, I think. I wouldn't want to see Joselu come in. You could see Bellingham, Vinicius, and maybe Brahim Diaz. But I don't see Joselu coming in up front, because that will mean that the system changes and you have to accommodate Joselu's game. But who knows? Score predictions to end off. Real Madrid 3, Barcelona 1. Simple, I think Real Madrid will get the job done. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's preview. Hit the thumbs up instead. Subscribe to the channel if it's on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.